Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Happy Friday, friends. Welcome into Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. That's me. We're inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on Friday, the 9th of February. What was supposed to be Snowmageddon seems like it went north. I would say maybe we picked up an additional 1.5 inches, 2 inches. Now, when I got to work at around 7:25, it was still snowing, and Muscatine Community Schools have a 2-hour late start. Hopefully you're aware of that. And some of the other area schools decided to close today, which makes sense. But boy, did that storm give us a good scare. But then folks to our north, and then even in the Chicago area where my family is, they were expecting up to a foot. You know it was going to snow a lot when the high school that I went to decided last night that they were going to close. That's a place that never closed for the weather. So I'm okay with missing out on it. We'll probably get more snow, right? Maybe not into March or April, but as far as the Snowmageddon that we were anticipating, I'm fine with that. Busy show today. There's a lot of things to talk about, both with my first guest and then things happening in the store this weekend. But before we get to any of that, she's in the kitchen. Chef Tess working hard on some celery at the moment. Are you doing the Trinity? Is that what that's called? With the celery, carrots, and am I getting that right? Yeah. The mirepoix. Okay. Mirepoix. Okay. We got to get the mirepoix. So Chef Tess is rocking and rolling with some mirepoix, and got a busy weekend for Chef, that's for sure. There's a big dinner in the Hy-Vee Market Grill Express tomorrow for the Muscatine Community YMCA. We're going to talk more about that because, Chef, you're the guest today, so we'll take you out of the chef station and put you at the table. Does that sound good?
Sounds great.
Okay. And yesterday, Chef, along with Brian McNelly, made these incredible Philly cheesesteak paninis, sold out of them. They were a big hit, and I think the idea of you guys whipping something up for lunch we'll probably do again soon. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
It was a big hit.
All right.
I'm excited.
Today is National Pizza Day, so, if you're going to celebrate, enjoy a pizza or two. We absolutely have pizza here at your Muscatine Hy-Vee, so you can pick one up or grab some slices, and we'll talk more about that. Again, before we get to our first guest, I also want to mention Muskie basketball tonight. It's the Muskies hosting Davenport West, so that's going to be a fun game. Joe Wieskamp set the scoring record for 4A basketball in the state of Iowa the other day, and I believe we have some footage from that. Joe is just having himself one heck of a season as he gets ready to head to the University of Iowa.
Nice thing about this for Joe, if he makes it, Al can mention it and he can get his applause without stopping the game here. Wieskamp,
which he could care less about.
History for Joe. The free throw on the way. Good! Joe Wieskamp is the all-time scoring leader. State of Iowa Class 4A, passing Jeff Horner. Joe Wieskamp has worn a cape for 4 years, and tonight he gets a crown and a robe. He's the new king of scoring in the state of Iowa. And the student section with the big banner and 2,195 career points. And Joe, being a humble kid, wants to just go back and shoot his second free throw, but he sure appreciates the hometown fans giving it to him right here. What a thrill, folks. This is for you, Muscatine. What a great night in the Muscatine community to watch a terrific young man in Joe Wieskamp. For Alexander, stolen by Wieskamp. Look up below. Reverse Rip City. Wieskamp on the reverse two-handed flush. And the Muskies go up 27-2. Timeout Burlington. A full timeout. We're still
West. All right, Hy-Vee Today. Listen, my next guest is a friend of mine. We see each other often, and for sure, over the last 3 or 4 years, Jason Miller has asked myself, along with my boss, Hy-Vee store director Jim Simmons, to referee the Special Olympics Muscatine versus the Muscatine firefighter basketball game, and that's coming up on Monday. Jason Miller!
Hey.
How are you, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Good, welcome to the show. So this game has been going on for a long time, right?
It has, yeah, since the probably early 90s.
Wow.
Yeah, so over 25 years.
It's so much fun. Special Olympics, it's this coming Monday at 7 o'clock. Yep. At the Y, which has that new look.
It does.
And the biggest lobby ever. So, because in the past few years, there's been so many people that it could almost get a little congested. But you guys almost don't have to worry about that now.
Yeah, big open ceilings, and the newness of it is just, it's unbelievable. It's got that wow factor when you first walk in, so that's pretty
great.
Cool. Yeah.
How many athletes are on the basketball team this year? Do you have a number?
Yeah, so we had one 5-on-5 team qualify for state and another 3-on-3 team. But overall, we have 3 3-on-3 teams and one 5-on-5 team. And then we also have basketball skills for those athletes that aren't quite ready for team basketball. So 30.
Wow.
Yeah. So
you're
going to have to manage a lot of athletes on Monday.
Yeah, I don't referee that often, so it's been a year since I refereed a basketball game, but I hope I'm not rusty. It is such a great time, and it's great for the athletes and their families because they kind of get put on a stage, so to speak, because this is a big deal.
Yeah.
And the firefighters, Muscatine firefighters, they also look forward to this.
Yeah. It's a great way for us to celebrate our athletes. It all started off, like I said, in the early 90s when we're always looking for competition opportunities. And so basketball season is a long season. We start in November. If they qualify for state in January, then they can continue on to March.
Wow.
And so it's a long season. For one of our sports, it's just the longest season. So we're always looking for ways in practices where we can compete against somebody.
Sure.
So somebody had a firefighter connection. They sent a crew down, and at that time, I think they were on the clock.
Wow.
So they had a couple, they had one time I know for sure that they had a call and they had to run off. So like if you can imagine through the second quarter, we got to run, see ya. But now it's a crew that's they're off shift. So
That's so great. Yeah, we got to go save people. I don't know how firefighters and police. My dad just retired from the Chicago Police Department, and the stories that he has, and then you talk to firefighters that are maybe on the job or off the job, as they say, and it's incredible. Your athletes, the guys and gals that are doing basketball and everything else that they're involved with, they are competitors.
They are
100%.
They are.
I mean, this firefighters game is a game that they want to win.
Yeah,
it's a game that they want to play well.
Yeah,
execute plays, but it's also nice because everybody will get to play.
Yes.
Right. So there'll be 5 players to start for the Special Olympics, but then everybody it's rotated very well.
Yeah,
I've noticed that.
Well, I have a great group of coaches that really help and support me, and so they do a great job of managing the game, making sure everybody gets as close to equal playing time as possible. And so, I mean, that's the great thing about it is everybody has a chance to compete, and that's what we want for our athletes all around. Yeah.
So basketball game Monday, please come out to the Muscatine Community Y, 7 o'clock, Special Olympics basketball versus the firefighters. And then I also know you have a big swimming meet coming up.
Yeah.
Is that?
So we have 2 weekends in a row. Okay. So March 3rd is our district swim meet. That'll be up in Clinton. And then the following weekend we have our state basketball tournament, powerlifting tournament.
Wow.
And so, and then basketball skills as well. So this is really my busy season. Yeah, I have a lot of sports going on. And then, so if the swimmers qualify on March 3rd for state, then they'll compete in May at summer games. And that's like a 3-day trip up to Ames.
Yeah, because I don't know if people watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter are aware when your busy season is. It's that people might assume it's probably the summer. But no, you really have so much going on. It's a lot to manage.
Yeah.
Because you have to have transportation and and make sure that the coach, because all of your coaches, like Mark Heideball, who works here in the meet department at Hy-Vee, he's been a basketball coach for a long time.
A number of years, even before I started full time, he was a basketball coach.
He's a perfect coach for that team. I think. He does
his
a fabulous job.
patience and his basketball expertise is unbelievable, and he has that knowledge and that we're looking for. So
it's great. Okay, so for folks that might be watching us on those platforms that we stream on, if they have a child or maybe a family member that would be interested in Special Olympics, because as active and as much as you guys have going on, there's probably a few folks out there that aren't aware how they can get signed up or become involved.
Sure.
So let's talk about that for a minute.
Sure, yeah. Well, with the new addition to our Y, what's great is my office is like front and center.
Sure.
So they pulled Big Brothers Big Sisters and Special Olympics out in front just to really identify us, and that's made a huge impact already. Lindsay has already had volunteers come up and sign, and I've already had parents that have come and said, I didn't realize you were here.
Right.
I'd like to sign up my son, daughter, and so I've had a lot more athletes sign up. So it's
great.
been, but otherwise, you can email jmiller@muscatiney.org, phone number 263-9996. We have a website, muscatiney.org, that you can go to, and we have a little section for Special Olympics that you can look at some information on all the sports that we have and volunteer opportunities.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please,
So,
volunteer opportunities,
Yeah.
100%. If you're looking to get involved, I recommend Special Olympics highly. Even if I weren't going to be reffing the game on Monday, I would still be there because it's such a good time.
Yeah.
And, there are things. Are you doing the bake sale again?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm probably going to forget somebody, but Patsy Lose, Kathy McConaughey, Vicky Slater, Grandma Slater, Renee and Carissa Johnson, they approached me a while back and said, because we used to just put out a canister and say,
Right.
if you want to make a donation,
Sure.
this is just a fun scrimmage that we do. But they're like, can we do a bake sale for you? And I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
They make all the baked goods at their cost. They bring them. It's a free will donation, so anything that you want to give. So if we have some athletes that can only afford a quarter or two, then other people throw in $5, $10. So that's great. And then they've also expanded it to do raffle prizes. And so they've gone in the community and went to different locations and got some good raffle prizes, what Kathy told me. I don't even know what we're having on Monday, but they always bring good stuff.
They really do.
So they're unbelievable, and they've just kind of spearheaded it and took it over. And so it's just kind of morphed into this nice little fundraiser that we have that benefits our athletes.
It really is. It's an important day, right? Outside of the competition, the basketball game, Special Olympics versus the firefighters, it can also bring in some money so that you're able to continue to do all the things that you do.
Right.
I encourage you, again, if you're watching right now, live or later, this coming Monday, the 12th of February, 7 o'clock, head to the Y, support Special Olympics. And I'll probably have to call a couple extra fouls on the firefighters. It seems to happen that way. Maybe an extra traveling. I got traveling down.
The police department are joining us this year.
Okay.
They actually jumped on board because we also do this for softball and flag football.
Yes.
And so they jumped on board flag football, and Danielle, she loved it. She's like, let me recruit some police department guys to come out, and so they're going to be joining us this year. So maybe the firefighters, maybe they have a good shot at winning this. I don't know.
I want somebody, because I don't think this has happened, if this is my fourth year doing it or third year, I don't remember exactly, but I want somebody to attempt a half-court shot.
Oh.
Whether it be someone from Special Olympics or the firefighter/police team or one of the referees.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or dunk.
Or dunk.
That would be cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or dunk.
I've got some connections.
I'm not going to be dunking.
I think we can lower some rims.
Yeah.
I mean,
Could we put it to a 7.5-foot rim? I would shack it.
That'd be awesome.
I'm just kidding, Brett. I would not shack your rim. That means when you dunk and you hang on to the rim in the backboard.
No dunking
explodes.
or swearing at the Y.
That's
so,
right.
Yeah.
That's right. I
Probably can't do that.
I try to avoid both
Yeah.
while I'm there. You know me, dunking with the curse words. What is the most rewarding part of your job with Special Olympics? I mean, you personally do so much, and you have so many athletes and great volunteers like we've discussed, but as you sit back and look at what you've been able to do and what you'll continue to do, what would you say is your most rewarding part of the job?
I love bringing in new athletes and not knowing what they can do, and then starting them off and then seeing how they grow up and develop. And it's just unbelievable where they how much they have developed. And so that's what I love seeing the most, is just seeing that development, seeing that growth, seeing the positive connections that we can make. Those are my favorite things. Yeah.
Is it true? Can we confirm it on Hy-Vee today, an exclusive, that the legend himself, Mr. Dick Vetter, will be there on Monday?
Yes, I believe he's going to make an appearance. Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Along with his security team.
Right.
Yeah. So
I
be
will
heavily
say,
guarded.
I see Dickie or Dick Vetter here at Hy-Vee quite often. And,
he worked here.
He did work here for a long time, and I don't know if I told you this.
Retired from here. And,
a couple weeks ago on a Saturday, he was kind of at customer service, and something happened where someone that usually gives him a ride back to Sunnybrook wasn't available, and I was like, I'll take Dickie back to Sunnybrook, 100%. Yeah. So he hopped in the van, and we went for a drive, and he's just, the guy knows everybody.
Yeah.
And that's what I think is so impressive.
Yeah.
The athletes involved with Special Olympics are such a strong part of this community.
Yeah.
They all have jobs. Some of them are still going to school. You'll see them at various places like Hy-Vee and, like Corey Leonard, one of my favorites. He works at Menards. So, yeah, it's just tremendous.
Yeah.
And I know that that's also important for you guys, is to make sure that they're getting out and doing things, right?
Yeah. I mean, we look at, in 2 years, we're going to be celebrating, believe it or not, 50 years.
Wow.
So we've been doing this since 1970. And Dick Vetter, along with a few others, Mark Forsmark, we started off with 7 athletes back in 1970, and it started off as a volunteer thing. They went to Keokuk, did track and field, and it just kind of went from there. And until about the mid-90s, they didn't really have anybody full-time staff to really manage the program, and it's just blown up. And so, yeah, longevity-wise, we've been there a long time. We've been at the Y since 2003, awesome. And so for over 15 years, that's awesome.
It's so great. Again, if you're watching, please come out Monday, the 12th, 7 o'clock at the Y. Support Special Olympics basketball versus the firefighters/police. It's going to be fun. Jim Simmons, who's right behind us, working his tail off as usual. He'll be co-refereeing with yours truly. And do I need to bring my own whistle, or do you have a whistle I
have
use?
Whistles,
okay.
So you don't need to, I can get you a whistle. I'll get you a clean end and everything. Yeah. You could.
I need to get like an official referee shirt. Do you have any small referee shirts for me?
You want a tight referee shirt?
Well,
I don't have
small.
like
an
official like.
It's medium. Okay, it's medium.
Medium?
Yeah.
If you want to stretch into one, yeah, sure, go for it.
He's not wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a 3X. I'd like to be a 2X, but that's my problem. I could get there. I could be at the Y more, right? I could get on the elliptical.
Yeah. You have a membership, right?
Here's what I'll say.
Yeah.
I do have a membership.
Yeah.
Show up on Monday, cheer on the Special Olympics basketball team, and watch how much I sweat. That's a whole other game, right? Jason Miller, thank you, buddy.
Hey, thanks, man.
It's so good to
Appreciate
see you.
it, yeah.
And the Special Olympics, again, just one of the best parts of this community, and the fact that they are at the Y is great. So, a lot of things happening at this moment. Chef Tess is in the kitchen, but we are also gearing up for a big truckload seafood sale. And I think we can do a live look-in on the seafood department here at Hy-Vee, which is pretty exciting. So this truckload seafood sale is good today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And you're going to save a bunch of money. There's flyers all over the place. We have some lobster and fish balloons, and they're getting everything ready for you. So please check that out if you're thinking about getting out to the store. Truckload seafood sale. And let's see what Chef Tess is up to. Oh man, it smells so good. Again, smell-o-vision. So Chef, we're going to talk more in just a minute or two. I'm going to have you come over to the table, as long as that's okay. I mean, you tell me. You got to keep that on the stove or what?
No, I can turn it off for a little bit and resume it when I'm done.
All right, cool. All right, I just want to make sure that that's all right. So listen, I also want to plug something if I could. The Valentine's Day contest that we're doing on the Facebook page. So when you're done watching Hy-Vee today, scroll down a little bit and look for that. We're giving away a whole bunch of stuff for Valentine's Day, including a beautiful necklace from Mary's Diamonds and Jewelries, which is a jewelry store in Davenport. They've been friends of mine for a long time. We're going to give you roses from here at Hy-Vee, dinner in the Market Grill Express, and some chocolates as well. So check that out. Get in on that contest, and we'll pick a winner for that, I believe, on Tuesday, which would give you just enough time for your Valentine's Day. Celebrating National Pizza Day, getting ready for a big Muskie game tonight, and enjoying a Friday, our first Friday together here at Hy-Vee today.
See you later.
And I'll also mention, if you ever want to reach out to us, you can certainly comment below if you're watching the live feed, or you can email hyveetoday@gmail.com. That's a great way to reach out to yours truly. Maybe you have somebody in mind that you think we should talk to that could be a guest on the show. If they're involved in the community in Muscatine and Wilton, Durant, we want to know about it, right? So send it to us, because I can't assume to know everything, right? My wife would tell you I don't know everything. So hyveetoday@gmail.com. Reach out and say, hey, Chef Tess, you want to slide over?
Yeah.
Into the chair?
Yeah.
She was here yesterday, back today in an official guest capacity. Chef Tess in the house.
Morning.
Welcome.
Morning.
Thank you for coming. So,
problem.
all right, yesterday was a busy day for you. In addition to like the caterings and stuff, we decided, I guess you and Brian McNelly from the deli decided you were going to do these Philly cheesesteak paninis. We had one on the show, and they just sold. We didn't anticipate that, right?
No, I think Brian and I were both really blown away by how many that we did, because we've sold sandwiches before up front.
Sure.
But I think just, getting it on the show and letting people see what they were in for kind of brought some people in, so that was really awesome.
It was super cool.
Yeah.
The amount of stuff that was going through this place yesterday, including those sandwiches, it was great. So, but before we talk about the why dinner tomorrow that you're doing, I figured for folks that are watching, people might know a little bit about me because I've worked in the public for a while. You've been in the public for a while as well, but I just want to know what got you interested in cooking? I mean, was it something from when you were younger? You enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's actually a really specific moment for me. When I would get out of school, instead of flipping on cartoons, I started to flip on, I can't remember the name of the show, but it was Emeril Lagasse's live cooking show.
Yeah.
And he did a lot of like the Cajun Creole cuisine. Got me super interested. And so I started to develop an interest, and my family members started to buy me cookbooks for my birthday and aprons and things like that. That was when I was about 8.
Wow.
And when I was 8, that was the first time I told my mom, I want to be a chef when I grow up. And most of the time, those statements when you're young don't hold true, but here we are, and I've loved every minute of it. So I feel really blessed to have a lifelong interest and passion for cooking that has turned into a really rewarding career.
Absolutely.
It's pretty awesome.
So when it comes to wanting to be a chef at the age of 8 and then sticking with it, you obviously, there's different paths that you can go. You can work in restaurants, you can get experience that way, but you went to culinary school.
I did.
So where did you go for that? Did you have to travel far, or?
Yeah, I moved to, well, not super far. I moved to Chicago.
Sure.
When I was 18, all by myself, which was pretty scary for a Muscatine
big city
Muscatine girl to go there by herself. But it turned out great. It changed my life. Had a blast. Did really, really well in culinary school, which was awesome. It was like a year-long program, and I worked in a couple different restaurants and actually a bakery that had a lot of stuff featured on the Food Network.
Cool.
My bosses used to do those cake challenges.
Oh, wow.
So it was like a high-profile bakery. It was pretty fun.
Awesome.
But that working there kind of made me realize that the savory side of things is really where I need to be, where I want to be. So.
But you can also make, like, you can bake and do that stuff, but would you say when it comes to, like, because I've seen the things that you've done here, getting ready for caterings and just prepping different things. I mean, it seems like that's your wheelhouse, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
and I can do some desserts. Like,
okay.
I can.
Yeah. Well, that one day you had like a blowtorch and you were doing creme brulee, or what was it?
Oh yeah. I can do. Those are pretty simple things to do.
Not for me. You're a
baking.
blowtorch. I mean,
I can teach you. Maybe I'll teach you sometime.
Oh, blowtorch on Hy-Vee today. Okay.
Baking. The biggest part of it for me is that like baking and pastries are science. You have to measure.
Sure.
There's a specific way the ingredients work together, and with cooking, there's a little bit more of playroom there to be creative. I don't like to measure. I don't like things to be exact. So. It's really hard for me to come up with recipes and things like that, but I'm working on it. So
it is cool because you'll have customers come up to you, and I've been in different cooking classes that you've been a part of, and it is fascinating when you have to sit there and think like, because you know how to do this, because it's like second nature for you, but then to be able to translate into a recipe, something on paper or whatever that folks can follow along with.
Yeah.
You're right. I mean, it doesn't sound like it would be difficult, but it really is.
It is, and I feel like I've come a long way with it because it's very rewarding to go through that process and then have people have something that they can take home and execute the skills that we try and teach here. So it's super fun.
All right, so tomorrow there is a dinner happening in the Market Grill Express that supports the Muscatine Community Y for the programs that they do for teens, right?
Yeah.
So you've done this, you've teamed up with Amy Hessel, and there's a few tickets left for purchase. So talk about what folks can expect if they show up tomorrow.
So doors open at 5:30 and dinner starts at 6. We do 5 courses. They are all paired with wine. So we have a wine rep come in, and he's really, really great. He steps everybody through the wines, teaches you how to taste them if you've never done that before, and then each course is paired with the wine that he's doing. So it's super fun. It's a great time, a great opportunity to come out and raise some money for the Y and the kids. And it's pretty cool because Amy was actually my Girl Scout leader.
Oh, wow.
So she, around the time when I decided to be a chef, she was a huge role model for me. And so now she says I'm all grown up, and now we've teamed up together to do this, and it's just super, super cool how things come full circle for the community too.
Yeah, no, it's so great. And Amy,
cool.
Amy is wonderful. She's just one of those parts of the community that we absolutely are fortunate to have. John,
oh my gosh, look at that!
Oh my
Sorry,
gosh.
I forgot you a little wet, buddy.
No.
How's it going, guys? Tess?
Hey,
Want to pet the lobster?
Oh yeah.
Tony, come on, pet the
John.
lobster. Come
all
on,
right.
There you go. Try not to get you wet there, buddy.
So, all right, I like this. This is
How's
a
it going,
surprise
guys?
visit, and there we go. We have a lobster for the very first
got a
time
video bomb right here,
on
guys.
Hy-Vee
Yeah.
today. We'll talk about it for just a second. The truckload seafood sale starts today. Is that correct?
Yes, it does. I'm super excited for it. We got some great deals in there, some never seen before prices. Get you ready for Lent, guys. We got Lent just around the corner, so
Now,
yeah.
Does this particular lobster have a name yet?
Now, Tony, let's name him. What do you want to name him?
Oh, it seems like Larry the Lobster wouldn't be that creative, but Chef
Ralph.
Ralph the Lobster.
we can
Just
go
looks
Ralph.
like a Ralph.
And listen, Ralph the Lobster would love to find a home, isn't that right?
Yes, he would. So if you guys want to stop on down and buy him, makes great fun bath with you.
Seriously. All right,
for
listen,
kids.
the truckload seafood sale today, tomorrow, and Sunday only. Captain John
Yeah,
and
guys,
Ralph
stop
the
on
Lobster.
down. If you got any questions on the truckload sale, we'll hook you up with some great deals.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks,
Did we
John.
just get photobombed by a lobster and
By
Captain
Ralph.
John? I love it. Listen, this is the nature of doing a live show in a busy grocery store. Okay, so we come back to the dinner with the Y tomorrow. There are a few spaces left ticket-wise. It's an opportunity, again, to support a good cause, to have a different night out in Muscatine for sure. And do you want to give away like one of the menu items, or?
I'd love to give away 2 tickets.
You want to give away 2 tickets?
2 tickets
Okay.
to the dinner. I
Wow.
think that would be awesome.
Yeah, that works. Okay, so I tell you what, if you're watching this live, or if you're going to watch it later in the day, we'll give away 2 tickets to somebody that jumps in the comment section, and maybe you can comment Ralph the Lobster or use your favorite lobster gif. Those are always fun. I did that yesterday with the donuts, and people got a little wild with the donut gifts. Yeah, that's great. So now, as far as what's on the menu tomorrow for the dinner, can you tell me one thing that you're going to be doing? I don't want to give it all away, but all these different courses, do you have like one of them in mind that you could tell me what you're going to do, or no?
The dessert.
Okay.
Since I don't do dessert well,
All right.
this is one of my favorite desserts to make. It's a white chocolate mousse, which I
Okay.
think you've actually sampled before. Do you
Okay.
remember that?
Probably.
Yeah. The reaction was good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did try that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really,
Nice.
really good.
Okay.
So that's going to be the dessert,
Okay.
the finisher to the 5-course meal. It's gonna be great.
We're not going to give you any of the 5 courses because we want you to show up tomorrow.
Yes.
What
You
time
got to
does
show
that
up to
start
find out.
again?
Doors open at 5:30.
Okay.
And you can come early, check out. Amy brings like some raffle prizes.
Sure.
And it's all for a great cause.
Yeah.
And then dinner starts at 6.
Love it.
So there's
All
live
right.
music too.
Yeah, there's live music as well. Oh, microphone came off? Is it right there? Did it turn off, you mean? Okay, hold on. Here, you want to clip that one on real quick?
Sure.
Hey, we're live, sometimes you got to put on a different microphone. Before we wrap up with Chef Tess, a couple more things I had written down. Your favorite part of cooking and entertaining, because in addition to the businesses and the events with the Y, you'll go into folks' homes and do like a meal for them and their friends, and you've done a lot of those. So what's your favorite part of cooking / entertaining?
I think as a person, I've always just been the type to really enjoy making people happy. I've always just been a people pleaser, if you will.
Sure.
And so I now have this creative outlet career that I can use to do that. So, I mean, people love it.
Sure.
I'm in their house, I'm in their kitchen, making a mess, which I clean up before I leave. And they love it. They have a great time and they can relax. You don't have to worry about anything when I show up.
Sure.
It's just super fun. Super fun.
I think it's just one of those things, again, that, you know, here at Hy-Vee, you can come in and get groceries, you can grab something to eat, but just making folks aware of all the different things that we can offer, and that includes folks like Chef Tess. So for people that are watching this and they're interested maybe to bring you to their home to do a dinner or meal or different courses or whatever, or if they're watching this at work and they're getting hungry and they want you to come out and do some caterings, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
You can always call me at the store.
Okay.
And then I have an email address as well with Hy-Vee. It's 1437chef@hy-v.com.
563-264-2420 is the number for the store. 1437chef@hy-vee.com. Nice. You have a shorter email address.
Yes, I
do.
do
You want to learn mine?
Yes.
1437 marketing murder. MERDIR. Or you could just email hyveetoday@gmail.com. Same thing if you want to contact Chef. I can put you in touch. hyveetoday@gmail.com. Thank you for being here. And right, you're starting to kind of prep some different things for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But
it's fun. It's all worth it. It's for a great cause too.
Yes.
I love it.
Helping out the Y, absolutely. All right, Chef Tess, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank
I'll let
you.
you get back to work,
Thank
I
you.
guess. Although we're all kind of having fun, right? So again, just to recap, Special Olympics versus the Muscatine firefighters / police department. That's going on Monday at 7 o'clock at the Muscatine Community YMCA. I'll be one of the referees along with Hy-Vee store director Jim Simmons. Hope to see you there. It's going to be a great time. I know that. The dinner tomorrow with the Muscatine Community Y and Chef Tess, Amy Hessel. You can win tickets in the comment section. We'll do that later today. Or buy those tickets. There's like less than, 10 left. So if you want to enjoy one heck of a meal while supporting a good cause, get those tickets before they're gone. Valentine's Day giveaway. Plug that again. Scroll down on the page. If you're watching on Facebook, check that out. It's also National Pizza Day today. And Muskie Basketball hosting Davenport West later on tonight. And then the last thing I'll say, you met Ralph Lobster. That was pretty fun. Captain John and everybody over here in the seafood department, they're excited. They have a big truckload seafood sale that's going on starting today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And the last thing I'll say is Terry out at Hy-Vee Gas. She'll be a guest on the show. And they're doing something pretty cool at Hy-Vee Gas. They started a text club. So you text Hy-Vee Gas, and Terry's going to tell you about it in just a second, and you can get some exclusive savings. So let's hear from Terry really quick.
Hey Muscatine! New at Hy-Vee gas station here. We've got a text deal going on, and all you have to do is text Hy-Vee gas to 49833, and you're going to get the newest, hottest deals texted to your phone a couple times a week from the gas station. So make sure you sign up for that today. We got a lot of things going on. We've been giving away free pops, discounted windshield washer fluid with fuel savers, all kinds of stuff. And it's going to come the day before of the actual deal on your phone. So make sure you sign up. It's a great deal, and they're good at any Hy-Vee gas station anywhere. See you soon.
Hy-Vee Gas and start to save. And listen, I want to say thank you for watching Hy-Vee today. Our first week doing this live show from inside the store here at Muscatine Hy-Vee. Will be on the air, over the air, streaming, however you want to put it, Monday through Friday, starting at 8:30. Next week, we'll chat with Nicole Sorgen-Fry with United Way, Krista Regenetter. She'll be here. Christy Roby Williams from Trinity Public Health, along with the host of guests from right here at your Muscatine Hy-Vee. Don't forget Valentine's Day. It's next Wednesday. Guys, avoid the doghouse. There's a lot of you that will say Valentine's Day is, it's just a Hallmark holiday. Fine. Get some flowers from Hy-Vee Floral. Do dinner. Grab a bottle of wine. Do something. Otherwise, doghouse isn't a fun place to be. Okay? That's a little tip from your pal, Tony Tone. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. Support the Muskies tonight, and we'll see you Monday right here at 8:30 on Hy-Vee Today. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community. Questions? Comments? Know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.